Hi guys, in this video we are going to learn the summary of The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. So let's start. A dream which is coming repeatedly troubles Santiago. He is a young and adventurous Andalusian shepherd. Andalusian is in southern Spain. He sees the same dream every time he sleeps under a sycamore tree that grows out of the ruins of a church. In the dream, a child tells him to seek treasure at the foot of the Egyptian pyramids. Santiago consults a South Asian woman to interpret that dream. After listening the dream, she tells him to go to Egypt. Then a strange magical old man named Melchizedek, who in the book claims to be the king of Salem, agrees to the South Asian woman and tells Santiago that it is his personal legend to journey to the pyramids. Melchizedek convinces Santiago to sell his flock and go to Tangier. Tangier is a city in Morocco. When Santiago arrives in Tangier, he got robbed, which forced him to work with a local crystal merchant. The merchant teaches Santiago some lessons, and Santiago encourages him to take risks with the business. The risk they took paid off, and they become rich in just a year. Santiago decides to continue pursuing his personal legend to find treasure at the pyramids. Then he joins a caravan which was crossing the Sahara Desert toward Egypt, and he meets an Englishman who is studying to become an alchemist. He learns a lot from Englishmen during the journey. Like he learns that the secret of alchemy is written on a stone called the Emerald Tablet. He learns about the philosopher's stone that can turn lead to gold and a liquid called elixir of life that can cure all ills. Englishman is traveling to Al-Fayum where a great 200-year-old alchemist lives. The caravan takes a stop in Al-Fayum to avoid wars taking place in the desert between tribals. There, Santiago meets Fatima and falls in love with her. Fatima lives in Oasis. They were taking a walk in desert. Santiago witnesses an omen that portends an attack on the neutral oasis. He warns the tribal chief of the attack, due to which Alfoam defends itself against the assault. The alchemist gets word of Santiago's vision and invites him on a trip into desert. During the trip, Alchemist teaches Santiago about the importance of listening to his heart and pursuing his personal legend. He convinces Santiago to leave Fatima and the caravan to finish his journey to pyramids, and then he offers to accompany Santiago on the trip. The alchemist and Santiago continues their journey in desert. Alchemist shares his wisdom about the soul of the world. Then suddenly they are captured by some Arab soldier tribe. Arab soldiers are about to take their lives, but Alchemist gives them Santiago's all money, and he tells them that Santiago is a very powerful alchemist who will turn into wind within 3 days. Santiago feels frightened because he has no idea how to turn into the wind. Over the next 3 days, he keeps looking at the desert. On the third day, he communicates with the wind and the sun and coaxes them to help him create a tremendous sandstorm. He prays to the hand that wrote all, and at the height of the storm, he disappears. He then reappears on the other side of the camp. The tribesmen, awed by the power of the stone and by Santiago's ability, he let him and the alchemist go free. They both continue to travel as far as a Coptic monastery several hours from the pyramids. There, Alchemist explains his ability to turn lead into gold using Philosopher's Stone. He gives Santiago gold and sends him off. Santiago starts digging for treasure at the foot of the pyramids, but two men accost him and beat him. Santiago speaks to them and tells them that about his dream. They decided that he must have no money and let him live. Before leaving, one of the men tries to illustrate the impracticality of dreams by telling Santiago about his own dream. That man's dream concerns a treasure buried in an abandoned church in Spain where a sycamore tree grows. The church is the same one in which Santiago has his original dream, and by this he finally understands where his treasure is. He returns to Spain to find a chest of jewels and gold buried under the tree. After that, he plans to return with it to Al Fayum, where he will unite with Fatima, who is waiting for him. Thank you so much, guys. This was all about the Alchemist summary. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.